Hi guys, Dr. Lou here for Dr. Lou's Low Carb Diets. Now, it's another review today. This product, again, is from Keto. So we've talked about this brand several times and we can see that it seems to offer high quality ingredients, probably more than most of the other brands. And at the same time, if you're sensitive for wanting organic food, if you're sensitive for wanting to have flavorings are natural, so on, this usually provides it's in within the product and being ketogenic as well. So good for a ketogenic diet. So again, we're going to review this. You can see obviously it's got a very nice high quality packaging. Okay. Again, very reflective. That's probably one of the downsides for it, is that it looks great. It catches your eyes. It does its purposes for the packaging perfectly. But also at the same time, you can see and understand that it's very hard to see certain things on this. It's so reflective. And so we'll see that later as well when we look at it, when we zoom in onto it for the page for you guys to see. So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump in and we're going to have a look at it so we can discuss the ingredients, discuss the packaging, discuss the ethos of this bar, and then understand exactly what it tastes like and give it some feedback on whether it's ketosis or not by being affected. Okay, so let's jump in. Okay, so we want to go. Okay, guys, there you go. Just down here, we can see the front of the packaging. So we have Keto, the brand, Keto bar. It's got on it delicious. So I don't know if that's trying to tell us it's delicious or that's part of the brand name. The flavor is magnetic peanut. No, that is original. Magnetic peanut. Okay, guys, so look down there at the ingredients. We can see, obviously, Keto Magnetic Peanut Keto Bar, 40 grams. So let's see if these ingredients are conducive for our ketogenic diet. Ingredients: roasted peanuts, peanut butter, 100% peanuts, cocoa butter, erythritol. Yes, that's the one we're looking for. That's the sugar alcohol, and we understand that is going to have a very good effect in the sense that it won't affect us at all. Okay, so chicory root fiber, inulin fibers, again, hydrolyzed bovine collagen peptides, just a fancy way of saying how collagen and peptides or polypeptides are basically the amino acid chains. Almond flour, sunflower lecithin, sea salt, natural flavoring, steviol glycosides, or stevia in brackets. Stevia is basically what you consume. Then it changes to steviol in your actual body. So you've got them already there prepared in the actual bar. Allergy information: contains peanuts and almonds, may contain other nuts, milk, or soy. So fantastic, all safe there. We don't have to worry. We understand that this bar tells you all the problems, and you only have two quite safe sweeteners there, especially being natural and obviously steviol or stevia coming from plants. So natural flavorings, fantastic. As I said, a lot of these things are pretty much natural. Peanuts, peanut butter, yeah, some cocoa. I mean, you've got all these things. They're pretty natural. Again, obviously, the sweeteners are coming in and they're doing their job because they're giving us a sweet flavor without being absorbed, which is awesome. So, hats off, fantastic. So now what we want to do is we've got these ingredients. We understand they look fantastic for our ketogenic diet. Well, let's look at the nutrition facts. Okay, so this is, again, here. I think this reads here something like the best keto bar in the world. I mean, that's quite brazen if you ask me, but they're putting there the healthiest keto bar in the world. I would say probably they'd get away with that. The best one, you got to put on a bit of more flavor with those fantastic health benefits, match them up. And then you'd, probably take like something like those Atkins flavor ones, put it together with your super healthy style, and it would be awesome. That would be the best keto bar in the world. Now, Looking here, serving size, 1 bar, 40 grams. Servings per container, 1. Obviously, it's 1 bar in here, already measured for you. Energy there as well. You must look at the 40 grams, don't forget, and don't look at 100. You have got your kilojoules there. You've got 255 calories, 22.8 grams of fat, quite fatty, but again, that's what the diet's about. And you've got saturates at 8.4. There you go, perfect. Lots of lovely, yummy, fatty goodness. Now, moving down to carbohydrates. Yes, 4 grams. What is that telling us? We've got 1.2 grams of sugars, which is saying those sugars are coming from, I guess, all the cocoa and the almonds and all that. And then you end up with 1.2 grams net carbs. So everything else cannot be absorbed, apparently. Obviously, usually I would say that that could be, possibly inaccurate if you test it and you have it, because testing and usage are 2 different things. But these bars generally are very good for a keto diet, especially. So 1.2, put that down. Always leave a little bit of room of your 20 grams if you can. That way you'll never be wrong. So now what we're going to do is we're going to jump on. Let's get out of here. Okay, it's back to beautiful me. Now, here's the bar. And you can see it's very hard to see it. Very hard to see unless you zoom right in or you make it quite dark. So again, it's very shiny. Now, let's do the smell, sniff, or aroma test. Sniff, sniff. Wow, yeah, that is that's just like sniffing nuts, to be honest with you. Yeah. So, and when I say that, I mean these nuts, almonds and walnuts. Okay. So, we understand as well that smell is very important for taste, but also the reality is smell can be misleading. Okay. Now look at that. It does look like pretty much like you ground up loads of almonds and stuff and put them into a bar. Okay, so here we go. Let's go in for the first bite. Okay, that's very interesting. Tea. Mm. Okay, so not a really strong flavor. It's kind of like, imagine peanut butter in your mouth, half it in intensity, or maybe quarter it in intensity. That's what it's like. Kind of a peanut buttery flavor. There you go. Okay. Now the texture is very like it turns in quickly into like a paste. I personally would say not my favorite. 7 out of 10 for flavor and overall smell, packaging, aroma. Yeah, the aroma is very nutty smell, and then it's also you've got some type of, I don't know what it is. It's kind of hard to explain. You'll have to sniff it yourself. So again, it's important to say this is my favorite, but again, it is most likely very healthy for the diet. So you can come around and you can say, okay, sometimes you just know that you're getting, badly, or your diet isn't going where you want it to go, and you can't help having your bars or your treats. Take these, because if that's the case, these are super healthy, and they're not going to, I think, lead you astray on the diet. So again, not bad. 7 out of 10. And again, if you like this, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to buy one of these, I'll put the link in there as well. You can click on it and go and buy as many of these yummy keto bars as you can. So I'm going to go away now and I'm going to do the urinalysis after 2 to 4 hours. Sometimes it's a bit longer because if it happens late at night, I will sleep and then do it in the morning. That is actually to the benefit of the bar, because if it impacts and then you're not having any carbohydrates after that, it will go back to ketones. And so it will give it a benefit. So this one is going to be luckily tested in 2 to 4 hours. Okay. But as I said, I'll be back in about a second to you guys, several hours for me. All right. Okay, guys, back and the test is done. Fantastic news. It's actually in 8.0, which is large ketosis. The bar did absolutely nothing to hinder ketosis. In fact, it just seems to have just gone straight up higher. I think it was beforehand, it was like 4, between 1.5 to 4. And now it's not even a 4 to 8, it's an 8 dead on. So it's pretty much like an 8, could be higher than an 8. So it's in heavy, large ketosis and brilliant. So we all know that the bars do not affect your ketosis. We know that they are definitely conducive for a ketogenic diet. So again, thumbs up for Be Keto and that fantastic bar. Now, if you want that bar, again, it's down the bottom there. You can click on it to buy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Okay, see you later, guys.